parents sued me for my new house. It should go to your sister, they argued, in court. I defended myself without a lawyer. When the judge heard their plan, their case collapsed, and I, 29 male, bought my first house last month after saving for 8 years, and now my parents are literally suing me for it. Yes, you read that right. This whole situation is so insane, I'm still trying to process it. Let me give you some background first. I'm the eldest of 2 kids. Started working at 16. Grocery store, pizza delivery, whatever I could get. Became financially independent at 18. That's when I bought my first car. A 1998 Honda with 200,000 miles for $800, saved from those jobs. Went to community college while working full-time, then did coding boot camps and got IT certifications. Been in cybersecurity for the past 8 years. My sister Melissa, 26F, is the golden child. Private university, master's in art history, studied abroad in Europe for 2 semesters. My parents paid for everything. Tuition, housing, spending money, spring break trips. They even bought her a car for her sweet 16. I've been saving religiously since I got my first real job. No fancy vacations, no designer clothes, lived with roommates until last year. Finally bought my house last month. 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, nice backyard. Cost me $385,000. Put down 20%, $770,000 from my savings. Got a decent mortgage rate. 2 days after closing, I get this text from my dad. We need to discuss the house situation. Call me immediately. I called, thinking maybe they wanted to visit. Boy, was I wrong. Dad, look, son, we've been talking as a family, and we think it's only fair that Melissa gets the house. What are you talking about? Dad, she's struggling with student loans, can't afford rent in the city. You're doing well, you can easily buy another house. I literally laughed because I thought he was joking. He wasn't. Mom gets on the phone. We raised you, supported you, and now it's time to give back to the family. Your sister deserves stability. You paid for her entire education. I saved for 8 years to buy this house. Family helps family. Don't be selfish. The conversation went downhill from there. I hung up when Dad started yelling about moral obligations. A week later, I'm served papers. My own parents are suing me for my house. Their lawsuit claims I owe them for raising me. They calculated $300,000 in child-rearing costs. Melissa needs the house more due to her loans. I can afford to buy another house. They have emotional investment in my success. As parents, they have a right to redistribute family assets. The craziest part? They want the house transferred to Melissa and want me to keep paying the mortgage for at least 2 years until she can't just take it away from me. Gets on her feet. Update 1. 3 weeks later. Holy crap, this blew up. Thank you all for the support. I've been reading every comment, and honestly, it's keeping me sane through this nightmare. So here's what's happened since my last post. I decided to represent myself. I know everyone says that's stupid, but hiring a lawyer would cost me at least $10,000, and this case is so absurd that I figured I could handle it. I've always been good at research and paperwork. Found out some interesting things. My aunt, Dad's sister, is financing their lawsuit. She's always hated me because I didn't invite her to my community college graduation. I just didn't walk, seemed pointless for an associate's degree. She's been telling everyone in the family that I'm ungrateful and think I'm better than everyone because I work in tech. Melissa started posting on social media about her house. Actually posted old photos of houses from Pinterest. Caption, "Can't wait to make this house a home. Thanks Mom and Dad for fighting for what's right. Hashtag Melissa for family first." My parents tried to get my grandparents on their side. Joke's on them. Grandpa literally told them to fuck off with that bullshit. Grandma was nicer, but still told them they were being ridiculous. The first hearing got scheduled for 2 months out. Courts are backed up. I've been preparing like crazy. Bank statements, mortgage documents, proof of down payment, employment records, everything. Their lawyer, some ambulance chaser my aunt found, contacted me for a settlement discussion. They want full transfer of the house title to Melissa. Need to pay the mortgage for 24 months. 3,000, 100,000 for emotional damages. A written apology for splitting the family. I couldn't help it. I laughed so hard I snorted, then hung up. The family drama is getting worse. Mom posted on Facebook, "Some children forget where they came from. We gave my name everything, our love, our support, our values, and this is how he repays us. His sister, Melissa, has student loans and no stable housing. A good son would help his family. #disappointed mother, #family values." My aunt commented, "Shameful behavior. Your sister needs that house more than you need your selfishness." Got uninvited from Thanksgiving. Mom texted the whole family. Due to recent events and my name's decision to harm his sister's future, he is not welcome at family gatherings until he does the right thing. Whatever. I'll order Chinese and watch football in my house. Update 2. Day of court hearing, 2 months after first update. Just got home from court. You guys are not going to believe this shit show. I showed up early, dressed professionally, carrying a file folder with all my documents. My parents arrived with Melissa, my aunt, and, I kid you not, all wearing matching t-shirts that said, "Family First" in big letters. The courtroom drama started immediately. Melissa tried to rush over to hug me, saying loudly, "I forgive you for making us do this." I stepped back and let her stumble. Aunt started hissing, "Ungrateful," under her breath. Judge called the hearing to order and asked for opening statements. Their lawyer, looking embarrassed already. "Your Honor, my clients have invested their lives, love, and substantial resources into raising the defendant. His sister faces significant student loan debt and housing insecurity. The defendant has the means to purchase another property easily. This case is about fundamental family values and supporting those in need. H, can you go and... Your Honor, I bought a house with my own money that I saved for 8 years. I'm the sole person on the mortgage. That's it." Judge looked intrigued, asked their lawyer to present their case. They presented photo albums of family vacations from when I was a kid, Melissa's student loan statements, $180,000 for art history, a spreadsheet of expenses my parents claim they spent raising me, including a $12.99 McDonald's Happy Meal from 2003, text messages where I said, "Love you guys," as proof of emotional investment, screenshots of my LinkedIn showing I work in cybersecurity, public info, Melissa's business plan for turning the house into an artist retreat. When it was my turn, I showed bank statements proving all the money came from my savings, mortgage documents in my name only, records showing I paid for my own community college, proof I've been financially independent since 18, emails where I asked for help with textbooks in college and was told we're focusing on Melissa's education right now. Then came the key moment. Judge, this is Melissa. What is your current employment? Melissa, I'm in a transitional period, focusing on my artistic growth. Judge, are you employed? Mum, interrupting. She's an artist, a digital content creator. Judge, does she have any income? Dad, income isn't the measure of someone's worth. Aunt, shouting. She deserves that house more than him. Judge warned my aunt about courtroom behavior. Judge to Melissa, what kind of digital content do you create? Melissa, proudly, I'm a TikTok dancer and lifestyle influencer. Judge, and how much income does this generate? Melissa, I'm building my brand. These things take time. The judge seemed unimpressed. Judge, let me understand this clearly. You want your son, who has worked and saved for years, to give his house to your daughter, who has no job, no income, and no plans to get either. And you want him to continue paying the mortgage. Their lawyer, if I may. Judge, I've heard enough. I'll issue my ruling in writing within the week. Got the dismissal letter 5 days later. Update 3, the aftermath, 1 week after court. Case dismissed. Judge's exact words. This case lacks any legal merit whatsoever. But the real drama started outside the courthouse. My aunt completely lost it, screaming that I'm dead to the family and will die alone in that house. Melissa fell to her knees on the courthouse steps, wailing, "You've stolen my future." My mum told me I'm no longer her son. Dad said I've destroyed the family. Got home to find my security cameras installed right after I got served papers. Caught some activity. Footage showed Melissa approaching my car, looking around nervously, then leaving without doing anything. Aunt walking up my driveway with a spray paint can, but turning back when my motion lights came on. Filed a police report immediately with the footage. That evening, all hell broke loose on social media. Melissa started a GoFundMe. Help me buy a house after my brother stole my future. Description claimed I manipulated the legal system and abandoned family values. It got reported multiple times and was under review by GoFundMe for misrepresentation. Mum posted in local Facebook groups about my betrayal. Several group admins removed the posts for harassment. My aunt posted vague threats online, but deleted them when people called her out. I documented everything and filed for a restraining order, which takes time to process. Then, the family group chat exploded. My cousin, who never liked Melissa, replied to Mum's sob story. "Didn't you guys pay for Melissa's $200,000 education while my name worked nights to afford community college? Now you want his house too." This started a family debate. Turns out, a lot of relatives were sick of my parents' favoritism, but never spoke up. "Uncle, remember when my name asked for $200 for books and you bought Melissa a MacBook instead?" Other cousin, wasn't Melissa's graduation party $15,000, while my name didn't even get a dinner? Grandpa chimed in. "You two are disgraceful excuses for parents. My name succeeded despite you, not because of you." Update 4. The resolution, 3 months after court. I was planning to let it go, but after the attempted vandalism, I decided to take appropriate action. Filed police report with security footage, still pending investigation. Restraining order got approved against aunt, temporary, for now. Sent formal cease and desist letters. Reported the fraudulent GoFundMe. Documenting everything for potential civil case. Consequences are starting. Aunt got written warning at work for harassing me via work email. Melissa's GoFundMe got shut down. Parents are getting side-eye at church. Small town gossip. The family dynamics have shifted. Half the family sided with me. Quarter staying neutral. Quarter still thinks I should have given the house. Final update. 6 months after court. Life is different now. Current situation. Parents aren't speaking to me. Mutual decision. Aunt's restraining order became permanent after she violated the temporary one. Melissa got a job at Starbucks. Complained about it on Instagram. I got a promotion at work. Bought security system upgrade. I'm doing well in my house. Adopted a dog from the shelter, Luna, German Shepherd mix. Starting to host game nights with friends. Actually having people over who don't judge my every move is refreshing. Mom occasionally texts asking for money because finances are tight. I don't respond. Dad sent one email. "When will you forgive us? Family should stick together." He didn't reply. Best news? Grandpa has been coming over for dinner every Sunday. He's teaching me woodworking in my garage. Turns out he'd wanted to bond for years, but my parents always made excuses. Last week he said, "I'm proud of you, kid. You stood up for yourself." For everyone asking, yes, my parents really thought suing their adult son for his own house would work. Yes, Melissa really believed she deserved it because she suffered in college while I had it easy working. And yes, they're still telling anyone who'll listen that I tore the family apart. Some people really shouldn't be parents. Thanks for following this dumpster fire of a family drama. I'm going to go enjoy my house with my dog and my peace of mind. Remember, folks, the best revenge is simply living well and setting boundaries. Edit. No, I won't tell you where Melissa works. Stop asking. Edit 2. The vandalism case is still open. Legal stuff takes time. Edit 3. Grandpa doesn't have Reddit, but says thanks for the support. He's 84 and too old for that internet nonsense.